Maybe. In my analogy. And they can't get together. So how do the body and soul navigate? They're so different. The Midrash tells us that they can't be satisfied because if you're John from Leeds and you give the queen all the hamburgers you want, she's going to be like, I don't want this. And the things that she wants, he's like, I'm getting truffles? I mean, those they grow in the ground. I don't eat that stuff. You know, two different worlds. Two different worlds. I put together. So here's the key to understand. The body and soul are married in this world. And they have to navigate. The job of the Jews, the way we see the world is, we don't believe we should push the soul or push the body away. That's not our approach. Many religions have an approach of there's two opposites here, body and soul. And many religions say, therefore you have to shun the body, go meditate on the mountain. Okay? And your leader has to be someone who separates from physicality because I can't put the two together. That's not the Jewish system. The Jewish system is as follows. The body and soul have to be married, but what you want to do is you want the soul to enliven the body. You want the soul to make the body soul-like, and not the opposite. Like a horse on a rider, a rider on a horse. The rider on the horse is who's directing the show? Is the rider directing the horse, or is the horse going wild? And what you want to do is, you want the body and soul to be together, but you want the soul to direct the body to the point that it elevates the body. And that's our whole vision of the world. What we say is, we don't separate from the physical world. We get involved with the physical world, and just like our soul changed our bodies, so too we have to change the physical world. We're the pinnacle creation. We have body, we have soul, and we have body. And we can take everything in this physical world, everything that exists, take a food that you eat, and make it holy. You could take that food and make a blessing and say, thank you, God, for this food, and you've transformed the whole experience. Okay? You could take the greatest pleasure, eating the greatest steak in the world, and you eat it on Shabbos, and you say, God, you want me to have pleasure now? Oh, I'm there, I'm having pleasure because you want it. And everything you do in the physical world is transforming the physical and making it spiritual. And we can only do it because we span all of creation. The soul, the first thing, to the body, the last thing. We have the whole thing, the whole gamut. And we go and take everything in the physical world and we make it spiritual just like we do with our bodies. Our soul takes our body and enlivens it. And that's why people don't understand. The word mitzvah. You heard of mitzvah? A mitzvah means a commandment, right? I said, yes, it does not mean a commandment. Thank you, John. Okay. Yes. A mitzvah is translated as commandment. But the deeper meaning of the word mitzvah is the word savta. Savta, not savta, which is your grandmother, but savta. Savta, which means a connection. A connection. That's the deeper meaning of the word mitzvah, is that God gives us connecting points where you do physical acts in this world that are actually spiritual. You can eat food, and it's a spiritual act. You can drink something, it's a spiritual act. You could have relations, a husband and wife, it's a spiritual act. You can go and you could talk to someone, it's a spiritual act. Everything you can do, every single thing you can do, it's amazing. That's what we have. Our greatness is we are the pinnacle of creation. We use it all. The amazing thing that we do is when we use it, we turn everything physical back into spiritual, purposeful acts. We take that body, the last thing in creation, and hook it with the soul. We make the body soul-like. We make this world soul-like too. That's right. Okay, thanks everyone.